Hello everyone, I'm Genesis, and today I have with me Victoria. So before we go deep into today's video, let's know a little bit about our guest. So Victoria, tell us a little bit about yourself, your name, what you do, and any, maybe let's say fun fact you want us to know about you.
Okay, my name is Victoria, and I am a fashion designer / aspiring model /
I'll put clips in this video, by the way.
Oh, okay. / what else? What do I do? I'll soon be a student of the university, so
that's nice.
That's fun fact about me. Or something fun that nobody knows.
Maybe your sister knows or your mom knows.
They know.
Or maybe like a couple friends. Doesn't have to be what everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love K-dramas. I'm a K-drama addict. That's it. Yes.
I did not know that. And for some reason, I don't like it because I don't like Korean drama at all.
I love K-dramas.
Because I don't get it. To me, it's just unrealistic. But we never know.
The genre.
Maybe I'll like it in the future.
Yes, you will. You have to. It's effort.
Okay. Today we'll be touching on certain topics. A lot of topics actually.
Okay.
So get ready, fasten your seatbelt. We'll try to make them short as possible while providing value and just, making you understand. And the first topic I would like us to discuss is just coping with loneliness and feeling left out. Let's start with the definition of loneliness.
What is loneliness? I don't know. Sometimes loneliness is not just physical.
Yeah.
You are sitting and there's nobody with you. Sometimes it's like something in the mind. Like you can have 50 friends and still be lonely.
Yes.
Like when you don't have someone who you can talk to. I mean, you might be talking to the person, but you are not on the same page most of the times. So you can feel lonely from that. So are you asking how it relates to me?
No, just the feeling of okay. So I would like to tie this particular topic to the fear of missing out.
Okay.
So that's why I said coping with loneliness and feeling left out.
Okay.
Fear of missing out for most teenagers is usually, I don't know how I put it.
It's like we never want to miss out on anything. It's a given. So this is I'm a good example. So when we graduated from secondary school, right? So you're supposed to keep in touch with your friends and stuff like that. So yes, we graduated. I'm still in touch with them, but there's this gap. And the one thing that made that gap happen was that when we graduated, now in your mind it is graduate, go to university. So as I graduated, basically all of my friends, they all went into university before me. So if I'm talking to you, say, oh, I'm already in school, great, nice, I'm already in school, oh, good. So it was more like I was the only one. What's wrong with me? Do I have 5 heads or what's going on? So yes, I think I felt that missing out thing around that time. But then I figured out, I realized that everything works together for my good.
And everything happens for a reason.
There's an example, 3 were 4 applying to the same school. They picked 3 of them, but not me.
Oh wow!
Can you see that? Even if you look at it, you know that this is not a normal thing.
Yeah.
So yes, what I would just say is everybody has their own time. Everybody has a time that God has set for them. So if you see that this thing is not working and every other person is working for them, just know this is not what God plans for me. This is not what God wants me to do. So
and
that's the
even adding up or touching on that, or there's a word for that, what's it called? But to buttress our point, I want to say we are opposites, but we are not totally opposites. So in that case, it was more a fear of missing out on going to uni. Mine is this. So I don't know if all my classmates made it to uni immediately after we graduated, because I don't know, I just never asked. But I finished secondary school and I did not get I finished. First of all, the school I'm applying to, Jesus, it's one of the slowest schools you could ever want to. They are, I don't know, it's right now almost every school is on holiday, every uni is on holiday.
Yes.
But see, this school in particular, they're just writing exams. They are just writing exams. So they're just quite slow. And so a couple of my friends went to private uni, all of that. So they got to school like before even anybody. Now those of us going to federal or state schools obviously had to wait like a little while. And I wrote my post, she's hear me. But I don't know. First of all, my graduation, just to be honest, I didn't really feel it. You know, you have been planning graduation day for the longest since primary school. The dress you wear.
Oh my.
My plans were like upside down. Makeup artist cancelled on me last minute. So by the way, I did my makeup by myself. So if you saw me on that day, it was a whole lot. I made my hair. So my hair was actually extremely long, like very long. It was getting to my calf. Wow. Then my school, they made a whole fuss about it. The school secretary, but then I was like, it's graduation day. Plus, I did not do any color. I did black. And you guys did not specify the length, to be honest. So they told me to pack it. My suit did not fit me. Even after the tailor came to measure me and all of that, everything was just wishy-washy. But that's besides the point. I felt so almost every other person got into school, even those that you expect not to
get into. That is the shocking part. Like, how did you enter school before me? Like, no offense.
Yeah,
everybody, but we were like, ow.
I wasn't feeling like going into uni. So a couple days my post hear me, I told my mom, I was like, I don't want to go to university now. Like, I want a year break. She was like, don't say that. That's demonic. I was like, this woman. Me that what is my mind. Long story short, I wrote my post hear me, you guys. I was 5 marks short my
course.
Like my course, what's it called? Cut off, yeah, was 65 or 70, I don't know. All I remember is I was 5 marks short. I don't remember the score again. That's how I don't care. No offense. Yeah, so I was 5 marks short. That's how you know, because do you know anything? I did not read, and I was 5 marks short. So what if I read? I was just not interested, and the year gap I had has to be the best thing that could ever happen to me. Yes, I had to fight a lot of family / parental. They were like, you're not in school. Anybody, you're not in school. I'm like,
oh my god.
Don't worry, we're in school. Are you happy now? Well, I don't know. Where was I going with this? Fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out.
I didn't really feel like
I'm missing out.
I missed out on anything. If I'm like really on it,
it might be creeping into your thoughts, but then when you say that this thing is working,
to me it wasn't really creeping into my thoughts, so because what I've gained, that 1 year break, I'm not joking, what I've gained, I know you that you're in school, you have not gained it at all. It's not cost. Anyhow, Sha, it is what it is. And yeah, the other topic, how to practice self-love and forgiving yourself from your mistakes, or forgiving yourself of your mistakes. You know, it's easy to forgive others. Is it easy to forgive others? No. On certain things, no. But it's a little bit harder to forgive yourself.
Yes.
How can one go about it? I find it extremely difficult. So I told my mom, I was speaking to my mom one of these days, and I said, there's something she will always tell me. She will say, you can lie to any other person, but be sincere to yourself. That is something she will always hammer down my throat. Be sincere to yourself.
You see, so there was this, how will I put it now? It's still secondary school, because it's in secondary school that you'll be doing some toxic things that you'll be like, why did I do this?
Yeah.
Why? So this thing, so like, you know, there are sometimes you'll be like friends or you'll be acquaintances with somebody, and you are looking at it like, this thing is not working. This thing is not going the way I was expecting it to go. Right? Then when you now look back after making that mistake, then you ask yourself, why did I do this? What was going on in my head when I was doing this thing? Like, I could have just said no, that I'm not doing this. So the most annoying part is, if it is someone else that offended you, you won't remember it as much. Because you know, people say forgive and forget. The forgetting part is easy, but the forgiving part is a little hard. But like, if it is you that made that mistake, you every single day you always think it will always
be
come into
haunting
your
you,
mind.
yes.
You did this, you did this, you did this. So it's always hard to say, okay, I get it, I did this,
I made a mistake.
So I can, okay, it's not able to be corrected, right? But I can do something better. You do the something better, but it will still come back like. But I feel like when you realize that you made that mistake and you do something to correct it, not to correct it necessarily, but like you do something better than you would have done it, it is much more easier. Even when that thought comes, like you made this mistake, you already feel in your heart that, oh, I've corrected it, I've done something better. So you won't feel as guilty as you would have felt if you had not done something about it.
Self-blame, it is, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, mistakes make us who we are.
Yeah.
Because let's be frank, if you did not make that mistake, there's nothing to reflect on, or how will I put it? There's nothing to say.
Like,
there's
this taught me this.
Yes. Even though some mistakes, you should not make them.
Why did you make it in the first place? You'll be asking yourself like, were you blind? Or what was going on in your head that you did this to yourself? But it is what it is.
So I'm going to tell a short story, because I was having a phase in which I did not want to make mistakes, and anytime I made mistakes, I would be feeling so bad. You guys, I don't know if it was possible for the ground to open up and swallow someone. This ground will have opened up and swallowed me too many times. So my mom told me this story. She said there's a man, actually it's a real life story, a man who all his life had everything perfect, no flaw, no mistake, no nothing, perfect. And even if there was a problem, his parents always found a way to just cover it up for him, make it seem like everything is fine. This man got married, had kids, and made a mistake that made him lose his job. Mind you, this man is a wealthy man. Even if you lose your job, he still has wealth to fall on. He decided to kill himself because of that singular mistake. Not just killing himself, he dragged his family into it. So like, got them in the car, wife and kids, drove off and, obviously died and all of that.
I need a minute.
It's not, we're supposed to be laughing about it, but then
it's not funny. I'm sorry. Well,
now that's worse than whatever mistake you made to lose your job. That's so stupid. Why?
That's the question. Why? Okay, I think I see.
He has never dealt with such before, so
feelings before, right?
That
and
felt
anytime
so overwhelming.
he did something, they always covered it up
to make it seem like
he didn't do the mistake. So I feel like that triggered him. But then the triggering didn't have to lead to killing or death in any form.
So this video is going to be a two-part series. The reason being, YouTube has not verified me. Yes. So, because I think the entirety of the video is slightly above 15 minutes, and if YouTube has not verified your phone number, you cannot post videos that are not more than you cannot post videos that are more than 15 minutes long. So this will be a two-part series. It's going to be like in a little playlist where you could go check it out. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy watching this first one. I hope you enjoyed watching this first one. You're going to love the second one also. Comment down your favorite thing about this video, what you think we need to improve on, especially topics we touched on, and yeah, stay tuned. Reason being, YouTube has decided. The reason being, YouTube has. Oh my god. Genesis out. Sorry, let's with the right hand. Genesis out. If you told me I was not recording, I could flipping use it. Okay, I was, thank God.